A implantação ela foi feita com a planta operando.
We started up system by system, and it was done very smoothly. We didn't have any production loss.
Bastante razoável, não tivemos nenhuma perda de produção.
Com a implantação do sistema DeltaV e dos posicionadores...
After the implementation of the DeltaV and smart field devices, we don't need to dismount the instruments and take them to the shop. As a result, we realized maintenance cost savings of around 10%.
De gastos de manutenção em torno de 10%.
Mas realmente é uma tecnologia que traz resultados fantásticos.
This is a technology that brings fantastic results. It brings us a process security, an operational reliability. It brings cost reduction. It brings variability reduction. It brings the complete knowledge of your plant.
Ela traz conhecimento pleno da sua planta.
Petroquímica União, or PQU, outside of Sao Paulo, Brazil, makes petrochemical raw goods, including ethylene and propylene, as well as aromatics, such as benzene, xylenes, orthoxylenes, butadiene, and GLP cooking gas. Petroquímica União wanted to upgrade a large plant area involving 20 naphtha cracking furnaces, the effluent area, and the naphtha fractionating area and superheaters, totaling 3,000 I/O. PQU had relied on Emerson's PROVOX system for the past 20 years. Now, replacing it with Emerson's DeltaV digital automation system and plant web architecture was a natural but critical transition.
Para nós, da Petroquímica União, investimento em automação são considerados fatores.
For us at PQU, investments in automation are considered critical factors for success. They are relatively low investments when compared to the total investment in a processing unit, but they are fundamental to keep operational reliability at a high level. In this way, they bring us a much higher level of competitiveness.
Dessa forma, eles nos trazem realmente uma elevação em termos de competitividade.
Isso é trabalho bastante complexo, porque do momento que nós...
This is a very complex project because we've opted to replace the old system with DeltaV. The first question was how to do it since we have production commitments and a commitment to deliver the equipment for maintenance. In the case of the 20 furnaces, we had to prepare a schedule that lasted almost 6 months.
E cada forno é conjunto de 2 fornos. Nós tivemos que fazer uma programação que durou quase 6 meses.
Nós fizemos 90% da configuração aqui.
We performed 90% of the configuration here. 10% outside the plant was performed by Emerson. Of the 20 naphtha cracking furnaces, the first one we did with Emerson. From then on, all other areas were developed inside the plant.
Daí foi desenvolvido dentro da petroquímica e todas as outras áreas.
A partida de sistemas de automação novos.
Startup of new automation systems in the past was much more nerve-wracking.
Os sistemas atuais são muito mais amigáveis.
The new systems are much friendlier, much easier. We've now finished the implementation of a system in a very critical area, and it was done with the plant operating. We started up system by system, and it was done very smoothly. We didn't have any production loss.
Sistema e ocorreu de forma bastante razoável, não tivemos nenhuma perda de produção.
PQU also saved on engineering and operator training.
Aprendi o DeltaV, fiz treinamento.
I learned DeltaV in a training session at Emerson. After 5 days of training, we did all the configuration on the DeltaV.
E fizemos a configuração do DeltaV.
Uma coisa que chama bastante atenção é todos os sistemas que não têm a plataforma.
One thing that's really noticeable. Any system that doesn't have the Windows platform is more foreign to the operators. The operators are unfamiliar and afraid. But the minute you start putting the Windows platform into their lives, they feel more confident.
Eles já se sentem mais confiantes.
Normalmente, a operação ela sempre solicita.
The operators always ask for modifications, and we couldn't make these modifications very easily. Now with DeltaV, you can do it in a matter of a half an hour. You don't have to shut down the system. The operation station is much more accessible to the operator.
O operator station fica muito mais disponível para o operador. Você pode escolher que tipo de PID você...
You can choose what kind of PID you like, and from there we had to tune some loops, and we tuned them using DeltaV tools.
Usando as ferramentas do DeltaV.
PQU also saved on maintenance.
Com a implantação do sistema DeltaV e dos posicionadores...
After the implementation of the DeltaV and smart field devices, we don't need to dismount the instruments and take them to the shop. As a result, we realized maintenance cost savings of around 10%.
De gastos de manutenção em torno de 10% a nível desse acesso de